Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the House of Animation. The front door is open, so do come on in and enjoy the magic of animation and join us on our journey as we discuss animated films of all kinds. As always, I'm your host, Ben Gilman. I'm joined by the Wicked Witch of the West, East, Tara Chloe.
Hello, it's hi. Well, I'm fabulous. Who cares?
Fabulous. Totally fabulous.
Fabulous.
I'm joined by the cute. Oh no, I've screwed this up. I'm joined by Prince Charming Troy Salmon.
I know you were going for the cute, the
No,
sexiest one.
never.
We know where you're going, Ben. But
Never.
we're gonna, I'm gonna throw it in for you. But
How
yes,
are you,
I did.
How are you boys
Sure.
and girls doing?
I'm doing good.
Yes. Loving life right now.
Well, we know you
Yeah.
call your penis Casanova, Troy, so let's just go with that. Right.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I like that. I like that.
It's a really good month, I should say. Still has been long, but it's a really good month. So
it's a good note. Right. So we're just gonna get straight into it because this is gonna be a short one.
Yep.
So, the Antz is the other film that wasn't Bugs Life in 1998 about insects. It was made by DreamWorks. Was it? Yes, it was. Good.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
You were.
It was only the third feature-length computer animated film after Toy Story and something else I do not know. I'm not even going to pronounce that. It's basically about Z, who's an anxious worker ant who basically doesn't like people. He feels really low. He doesn't like conforming with people, and he even has a psychiatrist. He
Yeah.
reminds me he's insignificant. I hate psychiatrists. While at the bar, the colony's bar, he falls in love with Princess Bella because she's trying to do the old I'm Yasmin. I don't want to be a role. Let me get out of this hive.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I
And
don't
they've
want
all
to be
got
the
big
mother.
butts because of ants. It's a big butt movie. The ants all declare war on a termite colony. It's basically World War Three. Z decides to exchange places with his soldier friend Weaver, joins the army to impress her, where he hangs out with Barbatus, who's Sylvester Stallone.
No, Barbados is Danny Glover.
Oh,
I've just fucked that up,
okay.
haven't I?
Yeah, we visited alone.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone, he got big man titty as well.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
jeez.
Christ.
Oh,
You and your
jeez.
titties. We're going to call this the titty
That was
podcast.
the first episode of the Titty era, you know what I mean? This is the Titty era.
Tyler's toilet time. Tyler's toilet time.
Sorry, guys.
There's a lot of teas. There's a lot of teas. The ants are unaware that the General Manable, the army's leader, and
Yeah.
Bella's fiance is secretly sending the soldiers loyal to the Queen Ant to die, so he can stage a coup d'etat, whatever the French word is. Fuck off. Yeah, hate French. In the battle, everyone except Z is killed by everyone by acid shooting termite defenders. Babylus dies because Danny Glover is black, and obviously all black people must die.
Basically, yeah. Basically.
Racist bastards. Weaver is joins the digging crew and falls in love with his co-worker Essentia as Tekka or whatever, and Z returns home and is mistakenly hailed as a war hero. It's basically Aladdin. It's basically Aladdin but with ants. Like basically Z is Aladdin trying to fake his way to get into love with a princess.
Yeah,
Troy,
that's a
have
good
I missed
idea.
anything?
Like
Is
that.
that
The
not
way you
a
explained that.
fucking movie? Woody Allen. Woody Allen is Woody Allen. General Hannibal, the arrogant officer of the ant military. Sharon Stone is Princess Bella.
Sharon Stone, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stallone is Corporate Weaver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's Weaver. That's what I said. He's Weaver.
Jennifer Lopez is Sylvester Stallone and Jennifer Lopez have a romantic love interest.
Yeah. In this movie.
Hey.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken is Christopher Walken. Danny
Okay.
Glover's always is black, so he has to die in a movie because it's just Hollywood. Will be a racist Hollywood. What do you think of this movie, Troy?
Oh man, I've always loved Antz, man. Antz is always a good movie to me.
It's underrated.
Not very underrated, but a classic. Woody Allen does his best to, you know what I'm saying, the comedy genius that he is. You know what I'm saying, being Z, the unassuming, You know what I'm saying? Down on his luck. He's always been good at playing roles like that. So down on his luck. Funny guy. Like the New York stuff like that. Like, I'm not down in my luck, you know? Like, he doesn't want to work. He's the worker and who thinks there's more to life than working in an actual ant colony. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Wants to get out there and say, don't want to be told what to do every 5 minutes. Say, get to work. You know what I'm saying? And he's got Jennifer Lopez working next to him. Jennifer Lopez. Right? Yeah, working next to him.
Maybe not now, but back in the day.
Yes. Wow.
She's now. She's got saggy bit backside.
No, she's still fine, bro.
She's a broken Ford. She's a broken Skoda now of a woman.
Oh, damn.
So, like, why do you think this is underrated? Because Bugs Life is the more famous film.
Yeah, I love Bugs Life as well, but Antz is always been underrated because Bugs Life always had the more fanfare to it. Antz was more like the low key movie that literally went under the radar. It made some decent money as well, but at the same time, people watched it, but they kind of just went, we watched it, good movie, but that's it. Even though this had like this all-star cast, this cast is fire. You see the people that starred in this movie: Christopher Walken, Gene Hackman, Jennifer Lopez, Woody flipping Walken. Yeah, flipping Danny Glover.
Character in every fucking show.
Christopher Walken.
You look like I smelled a fart. That's my acting style.
Oh God, that's really
and
good.
a fart too.
He's a legend. Christopher Walken is a damn legend. He's a damn legend.
Very limited actor.
Yeah, I love him. He was a man. But yeah, the plot of this movie, as I said before, like, there's more to life than just following orders. Just go out there and live your dreams. That's basically the moral of the story. Go out there, live your dreams, and try to achieve what you need to achieve. Anything is possible. That's basically the moral of this movie. You could be a little ant, a little worker ant, but you can literally do big things like he did before. He's like a war hero. Apparently, he survived the termite war, and he didn't even do anything. He didn't even do anything. He literally got buried under a dead termite, and like everyone else just died around him. And he got hailed the hero because he was the last survivor.
Which is where the Aladdin thing comes in for me, because it's very Aladdin.
Yeah, because he joined the army for a little bit. He thought it was temporary, but he didn't know he was going to war. Just to see the princess, you know, to see Sharon Stone, you know what I'm saying? Sharon get her inside. Yeah. Right. So that was funny as well. Just little things that you do. We meet up with Danny Glover's character, and then he's had to be a soldier that had to die. We was like, my family, me and my little sister was watching. We were like, are you serious? He had to die, right? Because he's black, yeah. He's black, right? He had to die, yeah. I was like, oh,
I'm always pointing out.
Yeah, it's just. I was like, wow. That's all that I was like, okay, he's gonna die, isn't he? I haven't seen him in so long, but I was like, he's gonna die. He's gonna die, right? He's in the army. He's in the front lines. He's in the front lines of the war. Like, we're gonna go to war. We're gonna celebrate. Blah blah blah. This guy dies. He's basically just ahead. Last time you see him, Z sees him. He's ahead. He's just barely alive, and he just dies. I was like, oh my. I was like, all right. We'll get past that. Okay, for now, it's okay. All right, it's the past. Okay, we'll get past that.
Because he's not a black.
Yes.
Okay.
They think, oh, it's okay. We kill him off. He's an ant.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's an ant. Don't worry, it's fine. They'll be fine with it. Don't worry. No one's going to read anyways. So yeah, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of thinking that they had. But yeah, he comes back as a war hero, and then there's an actual worker who's in the ant cave where he works, where Z works, and he goes, "There's a place called Insectopia, a nice place where all ants can live free." You know what I'm saying? Just be out there, eat what we want, drink what we want. So then basically they go out at some point. He kidnaps Princess Marla at some point. He goes out there and they go on a voyage to go find Insectopia. But at the same time, there's a coup, as Ben said before, a coup d'etat. Shout out to G-Dragon. Coup d'etat. Yeah, there we go, Tara. There we go. The G-Dragon is classic right there. So there's basically does a coup d'etat and from Gene Hackman's character, General Mandible. And he's trying to drown the entire ant colony because he wants to take over from the queen that's in charge now because the queen doesn't like him. He's trying to kill the entire ant colony. And then literally Z sees him. Z basically helps all these people out, and Sylvester Stallone's helping. He's the big strong man. He's helping the other ants. He's at the bottom. He's about to drown. and then they help him out at the same time. And then Christopher Walken's character, who was a villain before at the start of this movie, turns good. Well, he wasn't really a villain, he was kind of like an anti-hero, but he was following Gene Hackman's orders. Christopher Walken helps him out. He's the one that can fly. He's literally the only ant you see in the movie that can fly. So he goes down there, saves all the other ants. Christopher Walken that just overtakes General Mandible, and then they're like at the end, they're like, "Yay! Yay!" You know, so the ants are all celebrating. But at the same time, throughout this movie, when Princess Bala and Z was walking around, they thought it was Insectopia at first when they saw like a picnic with these humans. So I love the way they use the humans as like this unforeseen force. Like these people like this big shoe going like these titans, as Ben said before, I talk about titans and that. Just like these humans are literally the titans destroying the place. One of the humans kills one of these bees. There's a bee who these upper class bees where they see these earth. He goes, "Oh, he came from the earth. He can't fly. Don't worry. We have to take care of these poor people." You know what I'm saying? Because they can't fly, so they see that these people who walk on the earth is lower than them because these bees can fly. So then there was like a husband bee and a wife bee. So the wife bee dies and he literally turns into a drunk at some point. The husband bee turns into a drunk and helps out Z throughout the movie, and it's funny. And you got these stoner insects that you see throughout the movie as well. Like, wow, what's going on here? Like these stoner insects, and just laughing. You're like, what the heck is going on? Because then these down and out insects, because they're not literally, they have no colony. They're just literally just friends by association because that's where they are, because they're like bums on the street. That's basically what they are. They're literally just bums and they don't do anything. They just literally just eat or drink all day, drink this beer from this human beer. There's beer that humans just throw out and it just leaks into the earth. So they just drink that all day. They just get drunk. They're just constantly drunk. So the stuff like that just makes you laugh because it's human waste. That's what you see as well in this movie, where the environment, just the human waste, and the insects just like they feed off it. So you see stuff like that as well. So just the environmental like, element to it as well. So you got that. And at the end of the movie, they're literally celebrating, as I said before. And you see like it just pans out, the camera just pans out, and there's like an ant colony, and just like, and you see the rest of the earth. You're like, this is happening in just a small speck. They're just a speck, you know, just this humankind. And they're seen as like a big deal, but to the rest of the humans, they don't exist. You know, so I like that as well. It's existential like part of the movie as well. So, which was tight, and I love that as well about this movie. So, Antz, as I said before, underrated, a good score, nothing to write home about. Obviously, it's a decent movie, really good movie. Great cast, great story. I love it, man. Good, great animation is really good as well at the time. The animation is solid. So yeah,
there is an interesting story behind this in Bug's Life. Sorry to kick you in.
Yeah.
So, right. Okay, so this is I'm gonna make this as easy as possible and make it fun. Jeffrey Katzenberg decided to move from Disney to Pixar up to DreamWorks. They took a thing called Army Ants in the 80s and decided, hey, we're gonna go and take this over here and do ants. Now, obviously, they were dismayed at Pixar to hear that the first project at DreamWorks would be another ant film.
Yeah.
So they basically, the press, if you remember this, Dave, the press decided, well, it's Bug versus Bug. They played it up. There was a real war between DreamWorks and Pixar this time.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the story.
Massive.
Yep.
Okay, so they were in a bitter war. So basically, because originally in 1995, Katzenberg announced Prince of Egypt was to debut in November 1998 as DreamWorks' first animated release. A year later, Disney scheduled Bugs to open on the same weekend, which pissed off Katzenberg. So Katzenberg invited Disney executives to DreamWorks to negotiate a release date change for Bugs, but the company refused to budge. So DreamWorks pushed Prince of Egypt to the Christmas season, and the studio had decided not to begin full marketing for Antz until Prince of Egypt was released. Disney afterward announced release dates of films that were going to compete with Prince of Egypt because they're Disney, and both studios had to compete with Paramount Pictures, which was releasing the Rugrats movie in November based on the cartoon. So Katzenberg decided to suddenly move the opening of Antz from March 1999 to October 1998 in order to successfully beat A Bug's Life into cinemas. So they were literally couple of weeks between them. Talk about bitchy comments. Like,
Wow.
seriously, that's a lot of dick moves there.
Yeah, but just that's what I'm saying. These inner wars between these companies. It's just like, what the heck? It's just Disney's always had that as well for years. They've always been fighting people, like literally, like that Pixar. They've always been a war with people, always for years. It ain't gonna stop.
Don't fuck with Disney, because Disney will fuck with you.
Don't mess with Disney. That's when they go, the mouse. You can't stop the mouse.
I've seen him with a keyblade.
You can't exactly see.
I've seen Mickey Mouse in a hoodie, bro. He's a you don't upset Mickey Mouse.
Don't mess with you get mugged, bro. Don't mess with the mouse, bro. You get wrecked. No, you get bodied. Don't mess with him, bro. Don't mess with Mickey Mouse.
So, do you want to guess how much money it made? So,
Okay.
the budget is 42 to 105 million pound.
Mhm.
So, how much do you think it made? It did make as much as A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life squashed it.
Okay, maybe 500.
Yeah, I think it made about
4 million?
400.
171 million, 0.8 million.
Oh,
Okay.
Very small compared to Bug's Life because
Yeah,
it got
exactly.
killed by Pixar. Because at that time, Pixar were rolling. They've just done Toy Story. They've done other things as well. They were well known.
Yeah.
And I don't think DreamWorks was stupid to go up against Pixar to try and fight them. But only the third CGI movie ever, because at this point it was still 2D. So I like it. I think it's a funny film. It's underrated.
Very
I
underrated.
haven't watched it in years, but I remember enough to know. I prefer it to Bug's Life. Bug's Life is not as good as this. Am I wrong, Troy? Am I throwing fire early before we come to record it?
Throw a little bit of fire. You know, a little bit of fire. I like Bug's Life. Antz has always been really good to me as well, but I love Bug's Life as well. So, but I don't know. I'm trying to think what should we get to me. I'm not watching Bug's Life again. I got to watch them back to back. I got to watch Bug's Life again just to see if it was good as I remember it. Because I remember Bug's Life being amazing, being like awesome. So I remember Bug's Life being. I always remember Bug's Life being better than Antz. But Antz was always really good. But I gotta watch it. I gotta watch Bugs again. I'm gonna rewatch it anyways. But I just want to see it back to back.
I don't know how they've managed to make the faces look like Sylvester Stallone and
Oh,
Jennifer
that's
Lopez. They have.
creepy.
The way they did that though, that's like the kind of
Oh,
people.
yeah, that's
bro.
kind of creepy.
It's kind of freaky. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm
Yeah.
actually looking at the images right now, and you know the buffest ant with the biggest titties in the arena. Yeah, because we all know who that is.
So sad.
Sylvester Stallone, Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa.
Rambo.
Oh man.
Okay, so what do you think?
Ben used to be fully up in here.
Very quickly. What does Tara think looking at the artwork?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think the artwork's a bit creepy because the faces are so detailed, and you know I never knew ants looked like that. But and I just squashed them. But watching this movie, right, it kind of things like, how to say, ants have feelings too, and they get scared when you squash them.
Killing the ants.
Yeah.
Oh no, this make me think about like me just killing stuff. You're like, I feel bad killing them now, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, I'm not killing them anyway. I'm not even like that. You feel like, killing these ants, you know, so they might have lives, you know. It makes you think about it. It makes you think about it. You're like,
Yeah, but none of us care about ants. You know, we just smash them.
Yeah, I was kidding. Yeah, I was kidding.
And I see one in my room, I squash it immediately because I don't want any other life form in my room.
Exactly, because you're going to call someone else and be like, yeah, we got something in here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go eat. You know.
Yeah.
Have a buffet. Let's go. So,
I'm gonna give Antz an 8.2.
Okay.
Tara can't give a score because she doesn't seen the movie.
That was when I was a kid. I just remembered.
Okay, do you want to score it from your childhood then?
What do you want to score it as?
I still remember two ants were in love, and yeah, that was,
Sharon Stone and Woody Allen having sex. No.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. God.
Come on.
I'll just give it a 6 though,
This
because
should be the new thing. Imagine the voice actors kind of,
That's how you always think about it. You see the
Doing
acting.
that. doing that together.
Right.
Know,
Did you mean like hentai anime?
oh yeah, smashing Jennifer Lopez.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Apparently,
Then we
hentai
finish this
anime
podcast
will
up, okay?
come back.
Right.
So
Tar, what's your score from
Oh,
your
what
two?
do you score as?
maybe 6, cause it's been a long time, and
Woo!
this movie doesn't really get me. Like I know, I'm
6.
not a big fan of
Damn.
insects actually. So yeah.
Troy, bring us home.
Damn, a 6. All right. I'm gonna go with 8.5.
8.5. Okay. Okay. So we will come back to DreamWorks down the line. We promise you. There's going to be a lot of DreamWorks coming up. Get ready for that.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's that done. So we think it wasn't too bad. So it's time for you to go now. Otherwise, Sylvester Stallone's big dick is going to go up your bumhole. And get out. Get out.
Damn.
Well, I don't have much to work with this week. So bye-bye. Goodbye from me.
Bye for
Goodbye, and please get out. Not the big titty man will chase you with his titties.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Troy. Bye.